Good morning, Dawn. Got my morning chores done. Decided to spend some time with the chickens today. Kids are at school. Morning, Betty. Morning, Rose. Good morning, Angel. Yeah, they all have names. Every last one of them. And I know all of them personally. And they trust the mama. Yes, oh, they trust the mama. Yes, they trust the mama. Woo! Betty's like, where's mine? Where's mine? You want one too? You know what they say about birds of a feather flock together? It's totally true. Completely true. The ducks are still really shy about people, though. There's a couple in there that are kind of friendly, but not the one with the red tag. That's Dash. Like Dash from The Incredibles. And I made a really good joke. I said if Dash turns out to be a girl, we'll name her Mrs. Dash. What? Yeah, no, we got this chicken, and, she was little, she was black. And they told us she was a sex link. Does that look like a sex link to you? That looks like a damn barred rock to me. We got this one and Betty over there, who is in fact a sex link. But I don't know what they did. They mixed their chickens or something. I guess they look alike when they were little. Really didn't have much difference. What is it? What is it? You gonna lay an egg? You've been cranky for 2 days. She hasn't laid any yet. Hey there, Angel. Oh, who's the mama's good angel? Mama's good angel. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not used to the glasses. Hey, there's Mommy. There's the Mommy. Yeah. What? Is that why you was running from me? You just didn't know it was Mommy? You didn't know it was Mommy? Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, we'll put you down. Go ahead. There's Betty. There's Betty. I love her green feathers. They're so cool. And this is Rose. Betty is really jealous. She's my pet chicken. I don't think I could ever eat her. There's just a level of trust there. She follows me everywhere, helps me round the ducks up. Look at here, Dawn. All she's ever interested in is my jewelry. She just wants my wedding ring. She wants the diamond. She's a gold digger, but she don't like to give back. And this is Baby. Baby used to be a very skittish chicken, but she's come around here recently. I think she's going to do all right. She's just a little wary. Oh, goodness. There's Paris. Paris was real friendly when she was young, but she used to jump the fence all the time. So we've clashed a couple of times. What, Dawn? You looking for my wedding ring again? Is that what you're looking for? The big stud on the top? Baby's like, I don't want that thing. That ain't food. Oh, I hear feet pit-pattering. Oh, Puck's trying to go swimming. You gotta use the stairs, Puck. You gotta use the stairs, Puck. I am home all by myself. I am loving this. What, Dawn? What is it? What is is it? Are you interested in my phone? She's crazy. I think she's fixing to start her chicken period. Where's the other one? Where's the crazy chicken? Everybody's here. You notice I've got everybody in yellow or red. Okay, but there's 2 chickens that aren't on this side of the barn right now. And that's the one that's wearing a green band and the one that's wearing a I'm trying to talk here, you turkey. I'm trying to talk. There's one wearing a green band and one wearing a purple band. The green band is Butter. And she's our slaughter chicken. We're waiting to slaughter her though. She's kind of on the skinny side. But there's one with a purple band. And that one is London. And she is a bitch. I do not like London. And she does not like anybody. Especially ducks. Hey, buddy. Got my flock dog here. You taking care of your babies? Yeah. That's one thing I love about this bloodline right here is you can trust him. He stays in here for hours, just lounging with the ducks and the chickens. 5-year-old male German Shepherd. They ain't even scared of him. Oh, there's Butter. I think she was, I actually think Butter has started laying eggs. Yesterday I went in there and I found her sitting on 2 eggs. 2! It's like she did 2 at once. Yeah, her booty hole's kind of puckered. You're panting real hard like you just got through working. Why are you panting so hard, Butter? Why are you panting so hard? Can I go look in your nest? We built this ourselves. Sturdy enough to hold an adult. This is our barn. Let's see. Ooh, I see an egg. Ooh, I see another egg. Wah, wah. 2 empty. 3, 4 empties. We had a water dish here, but ever since we put the ducks in, there's been a massive amount of flies, and I think it's because those little baby ducks are splashing in the middle of the night, so that is out. No more water in here. This is going to be our new duck area. We're going to take this panel and just take it out, move it this way, put it right there. Then this is going to get nailed in. We're going to have to nail it in here. Like that. See what I mean? Get the damn thing in there. Like so. Just nail it in right there. And right here. This is actually a really nice barn. I mean, our chickens they're not in a nasty little enclosure or nothing. These are actual windows. They open and there's a screen, and they do not get eaten by mosquitoes in the middle of the night. They are really... Hi, Dawn. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I snooping around your house? Alright, I'll keep it short. I know you don't like people knowing your personal business, I know. Oh, there's another egg over there. The ducks and the chickens are in dispute over this little nest area over here, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get to work on this. I'm going to put this, kind of move this around a little bit. Drop that egg right there. There we go. All right, I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm out. Jeez, bossy little thing, isn't she? Still flocking together. Did they kick you out? Y'all want me to bring you like a head of lettuce or something? I got some carrots in the house. You want to nibble on them? Let me see if I can introduce you to these ducks. This is this one right here. The yellow-banded duck. That shiny duck. I think she's a girl. I'm assuming. She's like the sweetest little duck you'll ever meet. And then this one over here, the green-banded one, that's Lyndon. Tyler named him. I like that name. It suits him. He's very mellow, chillaxed, kind of social, but not too social. She is too social. Now, the one right next to him, this one right here, that's Dash. He will not let you pet him. He hates people absolutely. He's scared of everything. If a strange truck drives by, he'll get nervous and start crying. It's kind of crazy, actually. Little purple guy. We couldn't think of a name, and we wanted something that was color related, so we just kept calling him Duck. So one day I called him Puck, because, Puck is dark colored and whatnot. And his brother, Leon. You can thank Steve Carell for that name. Who is this? Back there. And if you remember that movie, Babe, the duck that crows like a rooster, this duck right here is Ferdy. He's got a purple leg band. He's also very social and laid back. He's a lot like Lyndon, but he's braver than Lyndon. He's not as nervous, whereas if you'll notice, Ferdy is kind of dozing off in the back, just casually looking around, whereas Lyndon is like more alert, on point. He's watching. Ferdy, I've noticed that Ferdy will just, while the others are walking around, he'll just sit down and go to sleep. He ain't worried about nothing, except being separated from the group. Everybody done moved now. Now watch this. Watch this. This classic example. There you go. Flock together. That is so cool. I love my ducks. Love, 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 love them. And Dawn's like, stay out of my barn. It's egg laying hour. They do not like those ducks in there whenever it's time to lay eggs. That's why we're trying to get their sections built all separately, because once the ducks start laying eggs, it's on. They're going to be fighting and chasing each other. I gotta go, guys. They know I'm fixing to leave. That's why they're walking towards me. Bye, Betty. Bye, Betty. No, you stay, good boy. You're such a good boy. Give y'all a full view of what it looks like at a distance. It's a very fancy chicken barn, but I wanted something that would serve as a barn and a clubhouse. I mean, who wants a little rink-a-dink barn? It wasn't that hard. Just used some extra paneling and some extra fencing and went and bought a $3,000 barn and had it installed. But it didn't pay for it up front, though. Making payments on it. It's about an extra $150 a month. But I like it. There's just some things that personally are worth it to you, I think. And personally, This is where I go to get my peace of mind. If I'm having a bad day, this is where I go. It's like my own little piece of home in my otherwise chaotic backyard. These are, by the way, unfinished husband projects. I mean, yeah. Yeah. No, it's chaos. Absolute chaos. And this is my little piece of heaven. My creativity, my outlet. And if I have to pay $150 a month to have a creative outlet and some peace of mind, it is worth it to me. It gives me a project to work on. I get free breakfast. If I keep breeding chickens, free breakfast for the rest of my freaking life, right? And the ducks were just a bonus. I just wanted something pretty to look at. Plus, cooking with duck eggs is delicious. It's a great way for me to socialize the dogs. So that, look at this. Miss Daisy came here. When she first came here, she killed our only rooster. Slaughtered him, squished him, crushed him. He was dead, flattened. And she's a digger. And she's a digger. She would dig. Look at this. We're not using any protective nothing. There's no concrete. Only thing we did was added a little bit of gravel to make it a little bit more difficult. It's our bathing tether. Hi, Daisy. Did you want some FaceTime? Hi. Now, Miss Daisy, the only thing separating Miss Daisy from 9 chickens and 6 ducks, which she would have a fun time with. She would very much enjoy that. The only thing separating Miss Daisy from all that fun is this. That's it. That's it. You see how flimsy it is down at the bottom there? See how I was able to just wiggle it? Lexus, get out. Watch this. Watch. Pay attention. See that? Miss Daisy can go under that very easily. She's an escape artist. But we have worked with Miss Daisy, and now we have taught her that being in a fence is not a boring, bad thing. Looks like their swimming pool is about empty. It's actually a really good thing. It's a very good thing. You get fresh air, you get to sniff the plants, you get to play with sticks. It's like recess with your friends. Except one of your friends is a big stinker who hogs all the food. She's running back and forth from bowl to bowl, not letting anybody eat. She's ready for these 2 to go. Oh, and they are going. Hey, Miss Jet, y'all have just eaten my wall. Look at that. I'm going to have to get new panels. Look, they've even done it right there. I'm trying to dig out of here. That's why I had to stick my rake in there. It busted my fence. See right here. Busted it. I gotta get a new. Hey! It's my food. Get out. Move! 1. Go to your bowl. Go. These 2, I'm surprised they haven't fought with each other. They fought a couple times, but that was in the house, and it was over children. They're both very protective of children, so they kind of compete with each other. Daisy could care less. She's just like, I like everybody and everyone. But Miss Jessie, she's going home on the 31st. She's going to live in Virginia, I think up by like Washington, D.C. or near. I think it's called like Triangle, Virginia or something like that. Gonna go live with family. That's right. Gonna go live with family. Long lost cousins. On Mama's side. That's awesome. I couldn't ask for a better home for you, baby doll. I'm so proud and glad. Your life's going to be completely different. Now, I'm pretty sure that this poor girl, she was not socialized. When she first got here, all she would do was just squeeze up by your leg and lash out at everybody that reached at you. And she, you put her in the house, she'd just cram herself in a corner. We got her in a kennel. We couldn't get her out of the kennel. Oh my goodness, we couldn't get her out of that kennel. I had to give her some tough love because she started copping attitude. And it got to the point to where she challenged for dominance. I mean, it all stems from being nervous, though. When you're not socialized properly as a puppy, you don't gain life experience and you don't learn how to handle certain situations, and that was the case, is that she didn't know how to socially interact with anybody. People, dogs, nobody. I mean, she's still learning. I would say socially she's about as advanced as a 6-month-old puppy. Maybe, no. A year-old should be well socialized, but a 6-month-old puppy. A shy 6-month-old puppy. And she's very playful. She really is. Are you chewing on my... What is that? That's not a leaf. That's like the siding of my house. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? See, I couldn't get her to smile like that when she first got here. She was terrified of everything. She was afraid to open up. She was afraid to get to know anybody. She was afraid to go out a door. You put a leash on her, she'd freeze. She was terrified. If you let her out the front door, she would run circles until somebody called her, and then she'd run to you and go hide. I mean, she's the dog that crams herself under the couch. Don't know how she got in there, crammed herself under the couch. And look at her now. Look at her now. She's open right up. And there's a little bit of dominance in there, which is why this one is being such a bull hog. I mean, look at this body language. Look at this. Watch. Jessie, what you doing? What you doing, Jessie? See that jealousy right there? She's like, you can't have anything. And Jessie knows to keep her distance, too. See that? You can hear her, and there's the hateful glare. She's picked up on social cues from other dogs, and it's vital for her to know them too. It really is, because before she would get in such a panic that she would just run and jump in her bed or run and jump in her kennel, and then she wouldn't like that, and then I'd have to go in there and get her out. We worked with her. I wish I could work with her more, because I see her progressing so quickly, and she's actually responding very well to the socialization and training. She really is. But in the wrong hands, she could get worse, if you know what I mean. She needs to be with somebody who understands her, and not somebody who's going to be like, oh, you poor little baby. Oh, here, You don't have to deal with the rest of the world here. We're going to give you sedatives and put you in a quiet room and give you a thunder jacket. No. Put her in her kennel and put a blanket on. No. This dog does not need that. That will ruin this dog. She will relapse and go back, and she will be a neurotic case. I've done a lot of work with this dog. What she needs is to put on a tactical vest or a weighted backpack, a gentle leader, clicker treats, and go to, parades, public events, fireworks show. She has a big fear of fireworks, and that is something that I really wanted to work with her on, but she would have to go through a lot of training before we could get to the point of doing fireworks training. But I believe she can do it. She's a smart girl. She's got determination, man. I've seen this dog. You see that rock in my fence back there? That's how persistent she is. I had to put that rock in my fence because she found a way to tear through chain link on the 4th of July. I don't know how she did it. I've watched her through the window, and my bedroom is right there, and I've watched her through that window when she doesn't know I'm watching her, and she is smart as a whip. I mean, a problem solver. She tacticalizes, she sits, she thinks, she plans it out. She's not just gonna act. I mean, before, when she would go, the only reason she would act without thinking is if she was in a panic. And that's what I've been working with her on, is just her fear levels. And I don't blame her. When you go, what is she, like 5, 6 years old, something like that? When you go that, I really believe somebody, because she is like, look at her. She's beautiful. She is definitely East Czechoslovakian DDR lines. AKC, full blood. I wouldn't even doubt if she had pink papers somewhere. Somebody had this dog and either dumped her, which I highly doubt, or they had a breeding facility and they really starved her, didn't socialize her, kept her in a... I really think that that's the case, because her behavior suggests it. Her behavior suggests that she spent her entire life in a box. No social interaction with other dogs except seeing them at a distance. And I mean, come on. 5 years of barrier aggression? Are you kidding me? 5 years of barrier aggression. And fear. She's a sweet girl. I just can't. It makes me so angry to think about stuff like that. And I'm sorry she had to go through it. I really feel like that's what she went through. But it's okay. We got her now. She's going to a new home in a week and a half. I got a week and a half more to work with her. She's cat approved, kid approved. She is approved with other dogs, but you better get a dog that's submissive, because she's going to clash with a dog that's dominant. And I'd be happy to temperament test any dog that she's going to live with. Alright, well, I've been ranting for about 30 minutes now, so I think I'm going to go in the house, get my basket, and collect those eggs, and move on with my day. So, y'all have a good one.